Hi there. I wanted to jump on here again with you. I know there's been a lot of fear that's been happening in the world right now for so many people. And I wanted to come on and offer a solution. One of the things that I do a lot with my clients is work with with our inner child. And most of our fear and anxiety stems from something from our childhood, some trauma, some experience. And that younger version of ourselves never really got to fully express it. And so what I do with my clients is we do a process where I take them back to that younger version of themselves and we reparent and we show up the way we craved somebody would have been there for us at the time. I really like to kind of put this as it's almost like time travel, because when we go back and reparent our younger self, we're changing our past, our present, and our future, because we're healing that younger version of ourselves. I know, it sounds a little far out there, and yet I now have memories of the tragic times in my life having an older version of me be there. You can think I'm crazy or whatever, I'm okay with it. I've done a lot of healing, so it's all good. Anyway, I thought I'd pop on and offer this up as an opportunity for anybody who'd like to take advantage of it. And so let's get right to it. So one of the biggest things that comes up for most people, stories that they are repeatedly telling themselves, surround not enoughness, right? I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not whatever enough. And it's really just, it's not true. It's just something that we have taken on in childhood. And this not enoughness does promote a lot of anxiety in our life, especially anytime we are stretching our comfort zone. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's all work with not enoughness, but you can really work with any story that you find that you repeatedly tell yourself. I'm going to focus on not enoughness here because it's the most common theme I have across all of my clients. So when you close your eyes, let's go ahead and close our eyes right now. And you're going to keep them closed through the duration of the process. And you're going to want to open your eyes if things are coming up. And I'm really asking you to keep your eyes closed and stay in the process. Everything's fine. You're safe right here, right now. So go ahead and close your eyes. And as I begin to say the thought or the words of not enoughness, I am not enough. I am not good enough. I want you to just notice, scanning your body, where does that show up in your body? Where are you feeling not enoughness in your body? And you don't need to try to change anything. Just be with it. Notice it. Notice what it feels like. Is it a constriction in your chest? Is it a pressure around your throat? Maybe it's a fluttering around your eyes. Whatever it is for you, just be with it. Pay attention to it. Allow yourself to feel what not enoughness feels like in your body. And as you feel it, I want you to turn your mind's eye into a movie screen. And on that movie screen, place the story of your life, the movie of your life, starting right here, right now. And we're going to play it in reverse. We're going to travel backward through your life, through every moment you've had that feeling in your body and in your mind of not enoughness. We're going to travel all the way back to the very first time you can remember feeling that way. And this could take a few moments for you, and that's okay. Just roll with it, continuing to travel back in time to the first time you can remember feeling that way. Feeling whatever that feeling is in your body. Feeling not enoughness. Traveling all the way back to the very first moment. And when you get to that first experience of that, I want you to step in, this adult version of you, step into that movie screen and be with that younger version of yourself. What's going on for her? What's just happened in her life? How is she feeling? Whatever her answers are, I want you to be there for her. Perhaps she's afraid. Perhaps she's feeling scared. Perhaps she's feeling uncertain of her world. Maybe she doesn't even know how she feels other than sadness. And it doesn't really matter. It's just important that we be there with her, letting her know she's not alone. Or he. Showing up for he or she the way you craved somebody would have been there for you then. Parenting that inner child of yours the way you craved. Telling her how much you love her, how amazing, how brilliant, how loved, what a bundle of joy, how playful and fun she is, how remarkable, how brilliant. Give her all that she needs to hear and feel her begin to relax, begin to feel safe. Feel her trust you, letting her know that she's not alone, that you're always here for her, that you're always willing to hear what she has to say. Just being with her until she feels safe. And once she feels safe, let her know that you're here to hear whatever she needs to say, whatever she needs to express. Perhaps there's more to that story in her past that she wants to share with you initially. And then, after she shares that and you let her know that you're here to listen, always, that whatever she needs, you're here to be here for that. I want you to let her know that she's never been alone, she'll never be alone, because you're always here and you've got her. And then you can begin to ask her some questions. Like, what does she want you to know? So often our inner child has a message for us. It's just until she feels heard, she doesn't know how to express it. So what does she want you to know? What does she want you to hear? How does she want to play? And this is a big one because often we have totally shut down on our playfulness. And if we give our inner child the opportunity to play with however she wants to, we feel more playful inside of ourselves. And playfulness is lighter. There's greater ease in it, less fear, less anxiety. So what does she want to play? And is there anything else that she wants you to know right here, right now? And once she's expressed all of that to you, once she's through with all of that, I want you to tell her how much you appreciate her for sharing with you right now. How thankful you are that she opened up to you and gave you the trust to give herself the space to be heard. How much you love her, that you're always here for her, no matter what. And now I want you to turn that movie screen back on, playing it forward, traveling back forward through your life, and grabbing the hand of each younger version of yourself, letting each of them know they're never alone. Moving back forward through your life, all the way back to this moment of now. And when you get back to this moment of now, having this huge line, maybe it's not as huge for you as it's been for me, but for me it's been a pretty huge line of younger versions of myself that I've brought back forward with me. And once you get back here into this moment with all these younger versions, I want you to just get into one big circle, looking at all of your younger versions and letting them know that we're all in this together. We're all here for each other, and celebrating them for their bravery, for every single step they took. Congratulating them, celebrating them, and thanking them. Thanking them. And then, after you've done this, I want you to start with the one closest to your age, hugging them and letting them dissipate right back into your heart as they integrate back in each version of yourself until you get to that youngest you that you started with. And I want you to look at her one more time, or he, and tell them how special they truly are, how brilliant, that they absolutely are enough, that they are meant to be here now, that they matter. And as you hug them, feel them dissipate and integrate back in to your heart. keeping your eyes closed now. Keeping your eyes closed, I want you to now practice some forgiveness. Put your left hand on your heart, your right hand on top of it, and say, I forgive myself for judging myself as not enough. I forgive myself for judging myself as not smart enough. I forgive myself for judging myself as not capable. I forgive myself for judging myself as wrong. Whatever forgiveness comes up for you, bring it in right here, right now, to be shared, to be let go of, to be released. And once you reach the end of that forgiveness, let's continue with our eyes closed and tell ourselves the truth. I am brilliant. I am capable. I am enough. I matter. And I am meant to be here now, expressing my unique beingness and purpose into this world. And as you finish with that process of telling yourself the truth, taking in a few deep breaths and allowing every part of your body to feel that, every part of you to hear it, to hear just how brilliant and truly amazing and capable you are. I would love to hear from you. What's your greatest takeaway? How did this feel for you? A lot of times what I hear is that immediately people feel lighter. They feel like something lifted. I hope that's true for you as well, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to talking to you again soon. And truly, let me know if this was helpful for you. All the best to you. Love and light to us all. Mwah.